One of the standouts of the 2022 EICMA show was a bike that completely took me by surprise. The new Super Meteor 650 from Royal Enfield. Let's dive in. You guys did let me know Royal Enfield had a bike like this planned, but initially it didn't have me overly excited, to be honest. I think in my mind I was expecting a larger version of the classic 350, but this bike is totally different. Do you know what it reminds me of? From some angles, my old Triumph America, except this bike looks a lot more comfortable. Let's think about that. The Super Meteor 650 is a cruiser, a bike that is ergonomically and stylistically designed to cruise, a bike designed to be comfortable for longer periods of time, a bike designed for truly relaxed motoring. I really like that concept because that totally speaks to me. And the engine is Royal Enfield's venerable parallel twin 650. An engine I've ridden in the Interceptor, and an engine whose character and performance characteristics also suit me nicely. Looking at the images and vision, the riding position definitely says sit back and relax. Now typically you can feel like a bit of an open parachute in this riding position on a naked bike, but Royal Enfield appear to be completely aware of this issue by making available a nice looking and sizable windshield for the Super Meteor 650 at launch. I think this would be a necessary addition for my longer cruising sessions. Now let's look at the specs. The engine is an air and oil cooled parallel twin at 648 cc's. Maximum power is 46 horsepower produced at 7,250 rpm. Maximum torque of 38.5 foot-pound peaks at 5,650 rpm. The gearbox is a 6-speed. The bike features electronic fuel injection. Front suspension is 43mm upside-down telescopic forks with 120mm of travel on the front, and the rear suspension setup is twin shocks with 101mm of travel. Preload adjustable only. LED head and taillights are standard. A USB charging port is fitted. Seat height is 740mm. Curb weight is 241 kilograms. That's with the fuel tank at 90%. Fuel capacity is 15.7 litres. The wheels are 19-inch on the front and 16-inch on the rear. Brakes are a single 320mm disc on the front and a single 300mm disc on the rear. ABS is dual channel, that means front and back. Overall, the new Super Meteor 650 is looking to be a very well fleshed out bike. I can already see nice accessories featured in the press images, like what looks to be a more comfortable touring seat option, windscreen and more. Is this a bike I could see myself on? Most definitely. I really like what's going on here. Although I do wish it had arrived a little lighter in weight. If possible, I'm going to try and test ride the Super Meteor 650 as soon as they're available in Australia. As I learn more, I can assure you, you'll be the first to know.